Hi everyone, it's Intang Mayumi. I'm here to show you a process video of how I organize and swatch my watercolor paints. I recently got these Prima pastel dreams in the mail, so I need to swatch them. I use 90-pound watercolor paper by Strathmore, and I need 5 sheets of this paper. You can add more if you want, but it would be too thick, and I think 5 sheets is the right thickness for me. I will cut my watercolor paper to 8 inches by 8 inches, and I'm just using my Tim Holtz trimmer here to do the job. This trimmer cuts really well and straight. My other trimmers are not as good as this one. Before I sew them together, I will chomp all the corners with my crocodile corner chomper. And then I score all of them at 4 inches using my Martha Stewart scoring tool and bone folder. I use clips to hold the paper together so I can mark where my tiny holes going to be. I need just enough size of holes so my needle can easily go through and so I won't have a hard time while sewing them. The placement of where you want to sew the paper together doesn't have to be perfect. I made total of 6 holes here, but you can get away with just 4, and that's enough to hold the paper. I'm using just a regular white thread and needle that I have on hand. I started inside going out and then I did it again and tie the thread inside. You can also do the other way, tie the thread outside the paper. Just do what works for you. And then cut the excess thread with my scissor. I will do some stamping on my first page here, and that is where I will swatch my new Prima watercolors. I added the line at the top so I know where to place my letters. You don't have to do this if the stamping is more work for you. You can just write the name of the watercolors that you have. I want mine to look a little bit nicer, that's why I did the stamping. The stamp set I use is from Waffle Flower and it's called Sketchy Alpha. I stamped the letters using Genesee black amalgam ink. And I just write down the word that doesn't fit on the line. I unwrap all the watercolors and place them back on the tin. These colors are really pretty and perfect for Easter or spring projects. I haven't played with them much, but I love these pastel colors. And they look like candy to me. I will use regular tape to adhere the wrappers on the paper so I don't have to write down the numbers of the colors. And add the colors next to the numbers. I also swatched the card that came with the watercolors. I also color my letters with different colors from the watercolor set. And my watercolor swatch is finished. I can add more swatch in the next page if I decided to purchase new watercolor set later. This swatch here has my other watercolor swatch chart for different paints that I have. I have my Koi Sketchbox watercolor set here, my Magello Mission Gold 36 watercolors, my Daniel Smith watercolors that I love, Winsor & Newton Cutman Pocket Box watercolors, and Winsor & Newton gouache. And then in the next book, I have my Zig Clean Color Real Brush Markers, Dr. P.H. Martin's India Inks, my Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolors, and Prima Metallic watercolors. I store all my swatches in this Jane Davenport canvas butterfly book that I got from Michaels. All of my watercolor paint swatches, markers, gel pens, and inks swatches are in this book. I hope you liked today's video, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.